we have the media breaking down over Elon Musk. That's right. Let's listen to MSDNC, as President Trump calls them. Here we go.
No, isn't Elon Musk. On Thursday, a SpaceX Starship rocket exploded just minutes into its test flight. The FAA temporarily stopped air traffic around Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, and Orlando. It is the second consecutive Starship test flight from Elon Musk's company to end with destruction.
All I could think about was, oh, I can't sing.
No, please don't. That's good. That's good. We got it. We understand how painful that was for y'all out there. Just as watching things blow up.
This is where you tell us that you starred as Glinda in your
you better
production of Wicked.
No. But I've done a number of shows. But anyway.
Why did they let him put this rocket up in the air after they were still investigating the last explosion?
Well, see, this is the thing. And that's probably why it exploded. But the thing to keep in mind is my suggestion for Elon, his response to all of this was...
I don't think he's looking for a suggestion, first of all. Michael Steele, I think that's Michael Steele. I don't think he's looking for a suggestion, considering he's the richest man in the world. But the fact that every innovator, every person that is successful, that actually does something significant, you have to go through failures in order to have successes. And the fact that they're trying to make a mockery of his SpaceX rocket exploding, which I'm pretty sure Elon Musk has already talked about, like this is part of the process. The fact that they're making a mockery of that just shows how out of touch with reality they are.
Rockets are hard. And Mr. Musk, if they're so hard, why don't you go back to your day job and work that out and leave those of us who do government to do government? Because you can't do both. And clearly you're failing right now at both. Your rockets are blowing up and the government's blowing up. So I see.
Holy shit. Oh my goodness.
Just you concentrate on the one thing you think you know more about and do that, and leave the rest to those of us who know a little bit of how to provide services to people who need them and make the government function. Not to say that it can't be changed. Yeah, there are changes that need to be made in government, just like there may be some changes you need to do with your rocket program so the ish don't blow up every time it goes up in the sky. Because that's billions of dollars wasted too.
It's a test rocket. That's the point. They're running. Oh my God, man. If you the fact that they celebrated Elon Musk just a few years ago, and now he's public enemy number one, it's literally the same template for Trump. They all loved Trump until Trump ran for political office. They all loved Elon until Elon started to have opinions that they didn't like.
I think there should be a federal investigation. I think those should take a close look at how those dollars are being spent right now, because clearly we're not getting our money's worth. So just a thought.
There's a ground stop.
Because rockets are hard.
To Michael's
so
point,
is government.
Alicia, there was a ground stop. Like, Jesus. Yes, perhaps Mr. Musk needs to take a tough.
Yes, he used to. That is Michael Steele. He used to be the head of the RNC. Correct. I'm not sure what happened to him. He's become incredibly irrelevant over the years. So I don't know. I can't even tell you what his opinions are on things. I'm sure he has TDS. Clearly, I don't think that's a far-fetched guess right there, but I don't really know what he's had to say over the last decade. That's how irrelevant he's become.
For tact and look at what his quote unquote real job is, because this rocket blowing up affected airports in Fort Lauderdale and Miami. There was a ground stop. 3 or 4
jurisdictions, ground stop, and that costs money. All right, so.
Did you guys see the tweet from Representative Jasmine Crockett about this?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
The fact that Crockett is their poster child is honestly, it's the greatest gift you could ever ask for. Ghetto fabulous Jasmine Crockett is their poster child.
Yes, please.
Touche.
put
Who
up
is
there.
it the guy that keeps blowing stuff up literally and figuratively is firing people claiming that they are failures? We know his failures have nothing to do with DEI because he doesn't believe in it, but he'd possibly be succeeding right now if he did. You see, clearly there's a lot of unqualified people running this thing.
Well, there you go.
I just can't
Unqualified people, if you're talking about SpaceX, unqualified people wouldn't even be able to get a fucking rocket off the ground. What are you talking about? An unqualified person couldn't even get a fucking rocket off the ground. Holy crap.
That's it.
back to Simone's metaphor. Remember the we couldn't figure it out. The thermostat, the
Yes,
thermometer,
and the
which one you
thermometer,
want it to
yes.
be. This is also a perfect metaphor, right? For the fact that he is just doing things that he can't quite figure out how to do. And meanwhile, it is real people who are suffering the consequences. All those people whose planes were circling the skies, waiting to land, who could not land because he can't figure out his rocket business.
Come on now, this is not a Tesla factory. This is the United States government.
Well, we've seen the Teslas on fire too. So
Well, we have. Actually.
I think
this is the plan, maybe, to tear it all up. That's what
I think the brother needs to do some work at home.
Ooh, well, y'all,
Your roof is leaking.
that does it for the weekend.
Really, you know,
They're never going to get it. They're never going to get it. It's absolutely insane. Oh my goodness.